Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things, and I know it's been a very long time and I feel like I owe you guys so many explanations and channel updates before we get into the empties of this video, because this is basically everything I've used up so far in the year 2025. It's been a long time and I'm fully understanding that you're like, what is going on over there? And I took some notes. If you are not interested in what's happening, I will leave a timestamp right here of where you can jump forward to. But let's talk about this channel and where it's going forward. I started Things by the Burke because I can never just like commit to something, so I committed to things. Mainly the two things I really wanted to do when I started this channel were haul videos and empties videos, because those were some of my favorites to watch. And I still continue to do those to this day. And obviously other things have evolved throughout the years. And it never really was intended to be a makeup channel, but that was the point of my life I was in and it was fun to do. And you know, then there was a lot of vlogging, and I feel like that's been getting harder as Phoebe's been getting older and I want to protect her privacy online and everything. You know, I feel like I did Vlogmas and then like kind of fell off the face of the earth. First with, you know, starting school for Phoebe, like we've been in a completely new routine and everything. And on top of that, Scott's a federal employee and he went from basically being a remote employee to a fully in-office employee in like over a weekend. And it kind of flipped our life upside down a bit, because he's basically out of the house like 5 a.m. to 4 p.m. And for the whole family, it's been an adjustment. And not just that, like just everything got me very stressed about money and stuff. And like with the current lifestyle and like with parenting and everything, like I don't have the ability to like go back to a full-time job. And that's why I was like to Scott, I was like, I've always wanted to do reselling. I feel like it's something that I can handle and I can do, and I can like flex around it. And that's kind of where we are with the reselling stuff and how we got here. And because of that, like I just haven't had time between like parenting, running this business, starting out this business, you know, going to the post office every single day and everything. Like I don't have time for a lot of the things that I had been doing over the past, you know, 5 or so years. So I'm very sad to say it. I just cannot be doing project panning. I cannot be keeping track of makeup inventory. I cannot be doing my empty spreadsheets. I just don't have time for like those little tasks. Because now, to me, instead of being something fun that they were maybe like 5 or so years ago, now they just feel like tasks that I just like dread doing, and I don't have time for them. So while I still love doing empties videos and I'm still going to continue doing them, I'm not going to be keeping track of tallies. I'm just going to be able to go through and like, honestly, in 2017, when I would just have a bin of empty stuff and I would just sit here and talk to you, I don't know what else I'm going to be doing. Honestly, it's going to be a lot of reselling content, because that's what I've been watching a lot lately. And it's fun getting to show you guys the stuff that's selling, showing you guys the stuff I'm buying for resale, the whole process. I feel like we're in a time in America where it's, you know, everyone for themselves, and this is a way where I can run a small business. I can keep tariffs out of people's wallets by like, you know, continuing the cycle of clothing. And yeah, so screw the man 2025, that's my theme. So if you guys want to see all the beauty products that I've used up in like the past 3 months, then keep on watching. Let's go. And we're doing it old style. I'm just gonna be grabbing and we're just gonna talk as I go through, because every man for himself today, right? First here is in every single empties videos, my Degree Cool Rush deodorant, forever my favorite. Our first dry shampoo, I think I got this one at Target, the Batiste Overnight Deep Cleanse. I was hoping this would be a little bit more intense than the regular Batiste, because I'm not really a Batiste girl, but overall it didn't like make a lasting impression on me. It did have a nice scent, but sure, I'd get it again, but it's not something where I was like, wow, this overnight made such a difference compared to every other dry shampoo I've tried. Another dry shampoo. This one came in PR from Chlorine, their dry shampoo with nettle oil control. This is an intense dry shampoo. This is intense. I will say, I did listen, and we got a shower head that has a filter in it for the hard water, and I've noticed such a difference, especially in my hair and Phoebe's hair. Like, our hair was getting the worst knots I've had since like I was a kid, and the shower head made a difference, but I'm always oily, so this is a good one. It's expensive though, so I don't buy it. Next here we have a hand soap. This is probably one of that I don't necessarily love. This was from my sister-in-law. Baked pumpkin, whipped vanilla frosting, and golden honey. Yeah, it was fine. It's not my favorite pumpkin hand soap. but she gave it to us, so we used it. Iced cinnamon rolls. This one was okay. Warm cinnamon rolls, fresh oranges, and sugar glaze. I didn't really love the orange in the iced cinnamon rolls. I wasn't expecting that. All right, here is a face moisturizer. I did receive this one in PR as well. I did not love this one. Mad Hippies face cream with peptides, acai, argan oil, and resveratrol. I don't really love like anti-aging products in face creams because like I want my face creams to only moisturize. Like I want them to just deal with that, especially when my face is so dry this time of year. So I was not a big fan of this Mad Hippie one. Here we have another, hands up, this one is my favorite. Pumpkin pecan and waffles from Bath & Body Works is my favorite. I have this one in my, like, in our personal bathroom still because I just love the pumpkin pecan waffles. I think it's the first scent I ever fell in love with at Bath & Body Works, honestly. Next, I have these Starface Hydro Star Patches. I bought this at Target. I did not think these worked. Like, I thought, like, these were going to be good because I feel like I've seen a lot of people talk about this brand, but I really prefer the ones from Mighty Patch. I think those ones, like, are good. I did not think that these Starface ones worked at all, personally. Here is a body wash. I finished the Bonfire Body Wash from Bath & Body Works. This was, what is it? Toasted marshmallows, crackling campfires, and cozy flannels. This one was okay. It was a little bit more, I want to say it almost had like a cologne-y kind of scent to it, which wasn't my all-time favorite. It's not one I'd get again. From Amika here, I have their Soul Food Nourishing Mask. This is honestly forever going to be my favorite mask. It's so nice on the hair. It smells so good. Pretty sure I bought this at Sephora last year with like a birthday gift card I had gotten. This is the Dove Dry Spray with apple and white tea. I actually really liked this. The scent. The scent was intense. And I wound up not buying this one when I ran out because I was like, oh, this one from Secret is being clearanced at Target. Let me get this one because it's cheaper. Maybe it was being clearanced for a reason. I think this Dove one was a lot better. I think I will switch back to Dove after I finish this one from Secret, but I don't think I would get the apple. Yeah, I basically use it to like, you know, spray under the ladies and just freshen up a bit throughout the day. Here is a Supergoop Mineral Eye Cream. That was fine. Here's another eye cream. This is from Skin Proud. This is their Bright Eye Pomegranate Gel Cream. I also received this one in PR and it doesn't want to focus, but I didn't really care for it. I'm just not an eye cream person personally. This one is definitely a sample my mom gave me. The Good Genes from Sunday Riley. I do enjoy Good Genes. I do try to like switch it in and out of my skincare routine when I do have little samples of it. So I'm not currently using it, but when I finish up the product I'm using right now, I do have another one to go into. Makeup Empty. This is a blush from Merit. I did receive this in PR, and after I was done like using it this way, I did use a brush and like used it all the way until it basically wound up falling into here. And like, I'm not about to deconstruct this and like use the rest of this product up because I know it's a popular product, but I feel like it disappears on my skin. Maybe it's this shade I have. I have Beverly Hills, but like, I feel like I put it on and it nearly disappears. So yeah, it's easy to use, but also like, I'm not so committed and missing it that I'm gonna dig it apart. This is actually the same brow pencil I'm using today, the Maybelline Express Ultra Slim Pencil in the shade Black Brown. I love these Maybelline pencils. Definitely gonna repurchase when I run out. Here we have a primer I finished from Becca, their First Light Priming Filter, and I think this was officially my very last Becca primer. The purple one, it was never a favorite. So, you know, I missed the, what was it? The backlight, the glowy one. I loved that one, but this one was never a favorite. Ha 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 ha. Oh my gosh. A brand reached out to me about a partnership and they were like, what can we do to work with you? And I was like, well, I don't have any products from your brand. So thank you for reaching out. Unfortunately, we are unable to send out products at the moment. But feel free to include us in any organic content. If I don't have your products, what is the organic content? Anyway, this one I received in PR. Juno & Company's Blur Powder. I did not like this. This had one of those mesh things and like I could never get the product out. So I wound up having to take it completely apart and it was just like the biggest mess and it was just like a white explosive powder and it was such a mess and I'm so glad it's done. I'm so glad. What else do I have here? Okay, this is another one I received in PR. I think I got this one from Yes Style. Clavu Blue Pearl Station. This was more like a watery gel moisturizer, but very moisturizing. Did enjoy it, especially in the cold wintry months. A primer, I received this one in PR as well. This is from Smashbox. It's the Photo Finish Primerizer Plus. So this is the new one. I couldn't tell the difference between the old primerizer and this one. The only thing that's different to me is the packaging. Personally, I prefer an airless pump because I feel like I can get everything out. But yeah, this is a nice one. I'm actually using a Smashbox primer today, the anti-redness one, because I got a giant package from them back in my old house. They don't have this new address, so no more Smashbox PR for me. Oh, this one was a sad one to finish. The Triple Action Finishing Powder from No. 7. This is the one that they reformulated. Right now in my under eyes, I'm using like an old Physicians Formula powder I have because I am just trying to work through what I'm got in my collection, but I really did enjoy this No. 7 powder a lot. Oh, this I just finished using last night. This is from Hask. Not a brand I typically buy from, and this is their Charcoal Purifying Dry Shampoo. I bought this because it was on clearance. Yeah, it was okay. I didn't think it did a great job personally, especially for something with charcoal. I feel like charcoal is supposed to be like a really good ingredient for dry shampoo, but it really wasn't that great. I can see why it was on clearance. Here is a mascara I finished up. This is a little sample of the Maybelline Sky High. I do have a Sky High open right now. This was the black. I have brown open right now. I love the Maybelline Sky High. It's one of my all-time favorite mascaras. It's just not the one I'm wearing today, actually. All right, something else I received in PR. This is from Glytone, and this was their Lactic Superficial Retexturizing Serum Micro Peel with 10% lactic acid. This I'm pretty sure is like 70, 80, like very expensive. I think Sunday Riley is so much better than this. Like, I used this and then I went to the Sunday Riley after and I was like, this is not for me. Here's another Hask dry shampoo I bought. This one was the tea tree oil and rosemary one. This one was clearance, not quite as expensive as the other, and I actually liked this one more. The tea tree and oil one smells good. But yeah, between the two, I preferred this one, but again, I'm not running to buy them. Honestly, last week I went to Marshall's, and that's usually where I like to stock up on things, and I got like 3 or 4 dry shampoos while I was there. Okay, another thing I was sent in PR, the Pacifica Coconut Milk Detangle Elixir. This one I mainly used on Phoebe. I like this, but I really feel like it's only good for wet hair because it's more of like a creamy texture versus a spritz. So it's not one I've purchased. The one I did purchase after I was using on me and Phoebe, especially with our tangles here, was the Aussie Kids, the Moisture Detangler. This was great. I loved this. I would have repurchased, except when we were at Marshall's, I was like, let's see if they have a detangler here, and we grabbed a different one, but it's very similar to this. Certainly would buy this again. I thought it was great for both of our hair. I have one candle here, and it is Fresh Cinnamon Rolls. Is it the same? No, this is different than the hand soap. This is a different scent. This is Gooey Cinnamon Roll, Warm Ground Spice, and Vanilla Frosting. Yeah, that was good. I think I burnt this in like January. It's been a while. This is our last dry shampoo to talk about. This is the Chlorine Organic Aquatic Mint. This is actually my favorite one that Chlorine makes. I actually might be out of Chlorine dry shampoos now. They one time sent me like accidentally the most extreme box of dry shampoos. This one's my favorite, but again, it's just so expensive, and I just usually go to Marshall's anyway. I finished this mini masterpiece from Bedhead. I was using this when I was remembering to do the overnight curls, like the overnight ones. It's been a while. My brain hasn't been braining much lately. This is from Redken, and this was a sample I had of their One United Multi-Benefit Treatment. I would use this in the shower. I'd like spray it on, and actually it was really nice. It also smelled so good. I did like this. I'm not buying it, but it was really nice using. Here we have another makeup product. This is a mini of the Ulta Beauty Wannabe Fresh Makeup Setting Spray. I had bought this for a video years ago. It was something about, it was an Ulta Beauty video. I forget what it was, but I actually really liked this. I don't need setting spray, but that was a good one. Another one I finished was this little sample of MAC Fix Plus. I'm not sure if my mom got me this or something, but I do like Fix Plus. I just don't want to buy it. Oh, this was actually when I had to declutter this primer from, what's the brand called? EVO Beauty Group. It was their green tea primer. It had gone bad. I'm not surprised. It was from an Ipsy bag. Like Ipsy bag, not Ipsy Glam bag, like the little ones from when I used to get the little ones. Here's another foil packet I used from Agatha, their eye contour. I don't remember what I thought of that. We only have one more product, and it is the Physicians Formula Waterproof Eye Booster. I have already purchased it. It's actually not what I'm wearing today. I'm trying to finish up my one from NYX, but I do prefer this one over the NYX because my NYX one always bleeds. That one doesn't bleed, but yeah. I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about this new format. I feel like it was a little bit fast. We really charged through. I hope you guys are enjoying the reselling content. Obviously I have all this stuff on a rack right now that I'm getting ready to post, to photo ref and post. So yeah, let me know, how's 2025 going for you guys? It's been a year so far and it's only April, so. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Instagram down below and all my shops, I can say now. Give them a follow and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.